Hello everybody, today I'm going to be showing you how to do dream style on After Effects. I know a lot of you guys have been wanting this, you guys have been DMing me, you guys have been commenting on my videos, so here's the tutorial. So the first thing is composition size, and these are my settings for 4 to 3. Now I'm just going to put in my audio and then mark it up. I'm not going to make you guys sit and watch this, so 3, 2, 1. Now that I have all of my clips in, I'm going to put two different things on them. First is frame blending, and you need to do this before you pre-compose them or it won't let you do it. And the second thing I'm adding is motion blur. And now that I've done that, I'm going to put Twixtor on them. So cue another montage. It should look something like this. Just a simple base of an edit. If you want me to do a tutorial on how I make my Twixtor, just let me know in the comments down below. But for this edit tutorial, I'm assuming you already know. So the next thing we're going to be doing is adding our fades. So click all of the clips that you have, and me personally, I use Mac. For Windows, I'm not 100% sure what the keyboard shortcut is for this, but I'm pretty sure it's Control. Get every single clip that you have except for the first clip, and then take it and drag Option while you're dragging it. This will make sure all the clips will be dragged out the same amount. You don't have to do it a lot. I usually do it about maybe 1/4, 1/5 of my clip, just to get a good little transition fade in there. Because if you make it your whole entire clip, it's gonna look a little bit interesting. So the next thing you're going to want to do is press T and then click the little timer there, and then drag that keyframe to the end of the clip at the bottom where your original clip started. And then here you just drag it down to whatever fade percent you really want. A good base is 61. Now you're just gonna copy and paste it to every one of these clips, which that's why we need it to be the same exact length, so then it's pretty easy to just copy and paste it. Okay, it should look a little something like this. And now let's get into the part that actually makes it dream style. So you're gonna want to create a new adjustment layer. And then you're going to want to go over here and type in film. And then it should be Magic Bullet Film. So you can't really go wrong with any sort of film look. Honestly, you kind of have to adjust it to your clips. But I'm going to be showing you what my settings are, my base settings are. So go to negative stock and do Fujifilm 8553 Eterna 250. And then I have my print stock as Fujifilm 3521 XD. And then my footage, I say my footage is flat. I think we're supposed to say the footage is video because technically it is video, but I think it looks better when it's flat. For the color temperature, do 6. For the tint, it's -20. For the exposure, it's 0.12. For contrast, it's 34. Saturation, I have it at 92. Skin tone 0, vintage/modern -33, grain 200. I like mine really grainy. 31, and then strength 91. The next effect we're going to add is something you guys shouldn't take lightly: wide time. See, wide time is very, 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 very sensitive. If you have your wide time way too much up, you're not going to be able to see anything. So a good base to start with is 1-to-1, 1 forward step, 1 backward step. If your video has a lot of motion, you're going to want to have your forward step and your backward step not high, because wide time feeds off of motion. But usually what I do is 2 forward step and 1 backward step. And that's what gives you that, like, kind of slow-mo with a lot of motion movement type of video. And then the last thing that you can add for really effects, I'd say, is posterized time. Same style, I'd say 15 is a good starting rate. One other effect that you could add is light leaks. You're gonna need BCC for it. You could also just use the built-in light leaks, but I think I like the look of the BCC light leaks a bit better. The last thing I'm adding is a paper overlay. I did make this paper overlay by myself, but since I'm going to be so nice, I'm just going to give it to you guys for free. It's in the link in the description down below. If it is too fast for your clips, just take it and then shorten it and then put it in a composition and then just drag it out like that with option, and then overlay, and it should be slower now. And this is how the end product should look like. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching my video. Please keep in mind this is my first tutorial, so if it kind of sucks, I'm sorry. But if you have any questions, please comment down below. I'll try to respond to as many questions as I can. And yeah, if you want me to do more tutorials like this, for example, my Twixtor, just like the basics of After Effects if you're new, please tell me in the comments down below also. And yeah, have a good day, guys. Bye.